Hi, I'm Pastor Darren, and welcome to Word for the Week. I want to talk to you today about time and the fact that there is a time for everything. So I want to jump right into the book of Ecclesiastes, where we find the son of King David, Solomon, writing about his experiences and the things that he has observed. And in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and this may be a familiar passage to many of you, he says this: there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. He elaborates with some examples: a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain. Well, in our day of social distancing, we have had to refrain from embracing a little bit, as well as quite a few other things here. A time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, and a time of war and a time for peace. Now, we don't have time to cover all of these, but it is fairly simple for us to think about how many of these things apply to what's going on in our lives right now. For some, we're getting back into the swing of things in our daily routines. For others, we have a little more time to wait. I know churches in general are struggling trying to figure out what it's going to look like to have everybody back in the sanctuary again, and all the different phases of how that's going to happen. In all of this, what I want to assure you of is this: God's timing in all of these things is going to be perfect. Always has been and always will be. And just trust that in His time, God will make all things beautiful, and He will see us through. So don't be impatient, but give God time, and He will make time for you and make your days even brighter. I'm Pastor Darren. That's your word for the week. God bless, and have a wonderful day.